Welcome to the beginning of the video, taking off the autofocus, checking the focus. Okay, everything is good. Let's start. The question is, what is this? Where do I get these numbers from? Well, in roulette, when you count 1, 2, 3, or I use roulette because it counts the 36 numbers. All the numbers in roulette are identical. If you notice in this picture, in this diagram, okay, all the red will be the red in roulette. All the black will be the blue in roulette. And these are the connecting numbers. It repeats right over here. And it's funny because right over here, you see the hangman in the center, right? This is 1720 center. Only 17 and 20. Only 26 and 29. 37, 55, 19. 19 equals 1. 37 equals 1, 55 equals 1, 1, 1, 1. 37 is 111. 111 is the number to the Twin Towers. 108 plus 3 creation, 36, 36, 36, plus 1 to restart again. Here is your design. When I add up all these numbers, okay, right, when I add up all these numbers, the total that go into one box is 58. 5 and 8 is 13. I don't think I did the multiple. 5 times 8 equals 40. 6 and 2 is 8. 6 and 6 is 12. 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 equals 12 and 8. 2 and 3 positions in regular numbers equals 4 equals 8 equals 3 equals 4 equals 8 equals 3. When I'm finished with all these numbers, and remember 74 is time, 7 times 4 is the cycle, 56 and 78 is the gateway. 7 times 8 equals the sequence of 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 2 again is the cycle. 16 and 10, 26, 0, 6. 8 and 6, separation of the gate. And here's your 8 and 6. 90 is your birth. So I've done all the numbers. I've added them up. I've singled them out here. When you're finished, it becomes 471. When it's finished, it becomes 825, and this creates the key. This is the K letter. This is the N letter. This is 2. This is 5. 25 is the letter Y. 5 is the letter E, says key. Key DNA. A father, 1 times 1, 1 times 1. You see this number over here also says Jesus, replaced by 11. This is where Venus and also the Queen, replaced by the 8 heaven. 13 altered current inside Mercury spirit matrix, replaces number 1. Your birth is inside 9. We come out, what are these numbers over here? These are the additions of these numbers over here. 186, 222, 58, 62, 66 is 186. It's a total of 124 red, 58 and 66, and 62 black. The Queen becomes the black. The cat becomes DC over here, because 1 and 2 always come together. There is no 1 without 2. There is always 3, 1 between 2. 148, this is Pluto. When 1 shows up, 6 will show up in that position, and it's in the 100 position. 148 is the expression. 148 when you count the 10-10 world. I do not know exactly how it works. I need more input on this. 258, 172, 86. Communication is inside the birthright over here, and it's the black. Black shows up right over here, okay? Excuse me, black shows up, black shows up right over here. It's in the 8th position, the heaven position. 172, right, is alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma, okay? Coming up in the red, 82 and 90 are in the red section, 172. 70 and 48 are black, 148. 58, 66 are red, 124. You minus it, it becomes 08. You minus it, it becomes 08 in the red. If you minus the red, it becomes 08. If you minus, so it's always going to be 888 when you minus it. Here in this section over here, you have the black. Here you have 2 blacks. When you minus your black, it's 08. It's all 08 when you minus it. Now we're going to go to this section. 13, 8, 12, 7, 11, 16, 10, 14, 90, equals to 25 and 8 equals to how much? 33. 7, 11, and 15, 33. 10, 14, and 9, 33. 13, 7, 10 equals to 30. 8, 19 equals to 33. 12, 15, 27, 27, and 9. How come I have this mistake over here? 12, 27, and 9 equals to 36. There's supposed to be a 3, 3, 3 difference in this. I don't know how I did that. But 13, 24, 33. When you add up this row, the average here is 33. The average is 33, 3 rows, 3 of them, it equals to 99, it equals to Pluto. Now, we reduce this again, and it's all 15, which equals to 45. Multiplied by 3, 99 in Pluto. Multiplied by 3, 45, the Sun foxhole. The same thing, the vibration, 2, 3, and 4 are inside of this numeric value here. Here you end up, you see I got it right over here, 369. When I reduced it, I made a mistake in the addition over here. So this is your basic numbers for roulette. When we count the block in roulette, 66, 70, 78, and 82. 66, 70 is 3 and 4 coming together. 78 is 6 and 7 coming together. See the way the L shape, I created the L shape, and what's missing is the 74 in this. Cycle, split and division. 70, I need to understand the spirit of 76 is the half-life. I still don't understand these numbers. We're going to take it to the next level. Now we end up with 140, 8, 10, 8, 15, 20, 210, 140 is red, and 70 is black. 74 is red, 148 is black. 78 is black, 156 is red, 234, your vibration is sitting in this position over here. 369, your position is vibration. 222 times 8 is 1776. And 210, when you add 1 to 20, the 20 world added equals to this number over here, your DNA. The hand of God seems to be related to Kansas City, KC. And KC is a reflection of the red ball in pool, the 3 and the 11. The 11 and the 3 says KC is the initials. So this is your basic numeric value for the roulette. And in here is what design it makes. And the minute you hit number 19 over here, this starts to reflect. Okay, this side does not reflect this side. The upper part reflects the lower part from 19 to 36, from 1 to 18. When you add up 1 to 18, it totals 171. When you add up 1 through 18, it equals to 171, which will create 1 times 7. 1 plus 7 is 7, 8, 8, 7, which is 0, 1, 1, 0 to the 7th gate. It'll equal to 3, 2, 2, 3, or the BC world to the 10 world. I like to call it the 10 world clock. That's why in tennis we have 15 and 15, and then we get to 10. And then into the 4 world, we're -3, -4, and we end up with DC, or we add 6 and 5. 6, 5, 5, 6, which creates 21, 12, or actually creates 12, 21 at the end. 33, 33, the masses. 11, 11, 77 of Christ. 55 of the passage. 11, 15, 51, Mars. 33 by 47, 15, 51. Numeric value here. When you add up 19 to 36, the total will be 400. Total will be 495. The total will be 6, 6, 6. When you add up these totals, this will equal to the value. Once these are added up, this will create a 10 inside of it, and eventually it will knock itself all the way down to number 7 and 9. 7, 8, 9 equals to 24. This number will add itself up to 1 and 9, and this total will be 45. The difference is 21, and that is the cube. So there's just a whole bunch of yabba dabba inside of my talk, and it doesn't really mean something unless you show me other numbers that you're working on so we can connect a constellation or whatever else. 28, 56, 84. 84 is your Pluto. 28 is the cycle, and man lives between the cycle and Pluto. F, 11, man, 10, 11, 21. Connecting 10 to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 equals to 24. Total is 34 is DC. This will equal 3. This will equal 2. And eventually this will equal 1. It'll be ABC when it gets reduced. But because this will end up having a 0 on it, this will change into a G. It'll be GCB. 7, 2, 3. Creation of the gateway, of the BC gateway. And this will create the passage inside the moon. And then again, it'll create 7, 5, and 6, where 1 is in between 8. Why will it do all this? Because 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 equals to 5 and 6. 7 times 20 is 140, and 21, 141. And that is the exchange in the numeric harmonic or whatever value they use in the Mayan calendar. So that's what we get from all these numbers over here. Is there anything else that I should be looking at? Quebec, where the water is. Here's the values inside each row of all the way down to 36. We get plus and minus. I'm going to go with red and black all the way down. 1, 7, 16, 19, 25, and 34 are all red. 5, 14 equals 5. All the center will always equal 5, counted down to the last number. All the reds in the center are always equal to 5. Here's your 12, 21, and again the dumb autofocus popped back on. Here in the bottom row we get the hand of God. Kansas City, 70 times 1.5 Mars, the tornado influx through Kansas City. 70 and 35, we end up with 7 and 8. We end up with 5 and 1 Mars. Inside rotation, we end up with 3 and 3. Command and create inside the gateway passage between the 7th gate to the 8th world, if you want to look at it that way. But it's not really 8. It's 5 plus 3, and here it's 5 and 2. Because 5 is the half, 5 is the split, 5 is the double up. Here is Earth and the Queen, 8. These two numbers come together, and they just keep telling you 5, 8, 9, 5, 8, 6, 9. See 6? There's a 0 inside of this. This will be reverted to 3. 6, 15, 24, all these numbers to a single digit will all add up to 6. When you multiply it, here you get 11, so you end up with 2, 6. Here you get 54, you get 9, 6. Here we're gonna just leave it at this. You end up with 5, 6. 4 times 2, 8, 6. The split of the 7th gate. Here's your rotation. 42 revolves around the numeric value of 8 and 6. The 7th gate. The odds are 7 to 6 and represents 5 and 9 and the cat's life. Remember, when we do 2 and 6, okay, when we do 2 and 6, wherever 2 and 6 shows up, 26 is dog, 24 is cat, 22 is life. Anyways, this is the basic numeric value. Here is area space. Shows up in the 3rd row, 789. 789 plus 987 equals 1776. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to 15. Add the 6, it's 21. Anyways, these are just the numbers. They are what they are. I don't know what I did with this. Where did I pick up this? Oh yes, what I did is I went first and last per section. The section ends on 18. So I went 1 and 16, 2 and 17, 3 and 18. The minus and the plus. The plus brought me 17, 19, 21, or 8, 1, 3, and it left me with 6, 6, 6. The center row, 4, which is the passing row, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2468, they're all diamonds. Okay, all the passing diamonds. All of them will become 17 and 19, and this one will revert. The minus will be 999, fine gold. And in the last one, the 7147, this will create B&E, breaking and entering. It creates the Q letter, and the minus is the 3, so we have 3, 9, and 15. This will create 6, 9, and 3. Your vibration, your cube, your artificial intelligence, and the creation of the gateway, 17 and 1771. Now we go to the second half, 19 through 34, 22 through 31. Is that what it is? 22 through 31. Did I get that? 22 through 31. And then the last one becomes 25 and 28. And they're all 53s. 53, 55, 57, which creates 8, which will create 1 and 3. It'll create 8, 1, and 3, 8, 1, and 3. 8 and 3 come together. And again, 15 minus 9 and 3. 369, 369. This is just what it is. Now, what are these numbers? Here's your passage of 76. What does it mean? I have to see more. I know in this one over here, right? This one here is I love this number because it tells me location. And location is the moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to 15, plus 6 equals to 21. 21 and 15 is the letter O and U, and in French it says where, and it equals to 36. I'm in the circumference of 360 degrees, more like I'm inside a satellite dish. 53 is electric company, 57 is the moon, 55, this will recreate this number. 5 times 5, 5 plus 5, 5 minus 5 equals 3 and 5. Electric company inside Earth and Jupiter as planets, and all run through the water system of Neptune, because that's what I was taught. This will equal to 68, and that's your communication, 9 lives of the cat. You add it and you minus it. Okay, it equals to 38. 38, 48, 53, and that is the church. You minus it is 40. Walking in the desert. You add it, it's 70. 40 and 70, 110. You minus it, it's 42. 9 lives of the cat. Where are you? I'm on the moon. You add it, it's 72. I'm in rotation. 7 times 2, rotation of the big red sun. Here you minus it, it becomes 44. Area space, you add it, it's 62. The queen. Altered current in life, 22. 2 times 2, 2 plus 2. Here is your 55. You minus it, it is 46. Half of that is 23 BC creation, but it's split. That's why it's twice the amount. And you add it, it becomes, listen to this, you add it, it's 64. You minus it, it's 46, a reverse of the same numbers. 1, 3, 3, 1. 11 times 11 times 11, 13, 31. You minus this is 48, works to the word sun, part of Pluto, connecting the day, the mass. Added is 66, you have split 2 sides. 28 and 25, as you minus this is 50. Earth, and it's a cycle. And you add it, it becomes 56. Becomes F. BC, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, the star system. The dog and the birth, you minus this, it becomes 52 Earth. You add it, becomes 58, which is the numeric value for silver, matrix, Mercury, the runner. Seems to be Mercury is the runner. I don't know what it's doing. But you do know what happens to Mercury. It all comes back. If you break Mercury up, it all comes back, right? If you push Mercury together and you try to pick it up, it breaks apart. It comes back to itself. And this one over here creates the moon. 54 creates the sun, and 60 creates the time. Win a big red sun. Add 6 to this, 63. We're now located and running through the moons of Jupiter. You take 36 and you minus it. You now have your 9 birth. Raphael 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus, a mishmash of numbers. Thank you for watching.